guys, let's get to the action. What everybody wants to see, which is of course the lie detector video, which I recorded with Danny's wrench in Norway or in Stavanger, I should say, during the Norway chess tournament. July. All right. The right corner is messed up. I can remove this. You're right. I can just get rid of it. You're right. There we go. That's fine. Nobody cares. Okay, there we go. All right. Get into the action. Here we go.
Do you show a bunch of different faces to psych your opponents out?
You felt very uncomfortable answering that question.
He's lying. Okay.
Do you have a Lee chess account?
Did you successfully trick the lie detector test at any point in the game?
Huge lie.
Are you?
Okay, actually, I think my cam should be top left. It should be top left. This is where it should be. This is where it should be. Okay.
Really worth $50 million?
Are you intimidated by Magnus Carlsen?
Do you consider yourself a genius?
You know, he tried to dodge the question now, right?
No way he's telling the truth on that.
Okay, let's go. Make the cam slightly smaller, okay?
I mean, I'm not even strapped in, but I'm nervous, so hopefully you're doing
Yeah,
good
this
over
feels
there.
like when you're at the doctor and they take your blood pressure.
We're here with another episode of Lie Detector Chess. The one and only Hikaru Nakamura has been strapped in. Super Grandmaster, your streamer, World Fisher Random Champion, 5-time US Champion. I didn't come with a pedigree listing on that, so we'll leave it there.
Okay, I'll put closed
good
captioning
enough.
on.
Pretty good intro. Okay. You know who he is, or you wouldn't be watching this video. That's the truth, because I'm just the guy asking the questions here. Hikaru has never seen these questions before, and I'm actually just seeing them for the first time now, too. Let's go. Do you believe anybody is better than you at speed chess?
Yes.
Who?
Magnus Carlsen?
I think Hikaru's lying.
He's telling the truth.
He's telling the truth.
Yes.
Okay. I think, okay, well, there's good to know.
Oh, wait. Now he's getting your reaction, so he's not really completely sure about it.
I'm gonna switch gears. Do you think if you focused on just classical chess, that you would become world champion?
In the current environment, yes.
True.
Love it.
Basically,
make a first move now.
basically what that's saying, or what it's saying, is that if a certain 5-time world champion were playing, the answer would be no. That's the reality. Was I clenching my butt to rig it? What is wrong with you guys? Seriously?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
You're saying all questions are going to revolve around Magnus. That's why there's the ambiguity.
Okay. No, I'm gonna get to some others here. All right, here we go. Do you think Levy can become a grandmaster?
No.
Very true.
Very true. Okay, there you go.
Wait, did
He's just a little bit
did they edit this?
a little bit
Wait
too
a
old, I
second.
think, as I've said a few times. If he were doing this maybe 3-4 years
edited
ago,
this.
I think he'd probably get to GM. But I think with the rating decline and where he's at, I just don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, they edited this out. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. They edited this. I'm gonna be really upset if they took the part where they say that I felt uncomfortable answering this question because they're friends or they're acquaintances. If I see that part with the guy in the machine saying that later in the video, I'm gonna be really, really upset, because I'll tell you what happened. As soon as I said that, there are 2 points I'm gonna make. The first one is, as soon as I said that, the guy said it's true, but he feels very uncomfortable answering the question because they're friends. I think he said because they're friends or something like that. It was friends or something. Is what the guy in the lie detector said. I'm 100% sure. Yes. So that's the first thing I'm going to say, which if I see that somehow spliced in somewhere else, I'm going to be pretty unhappy. But that's the first thing. But the second thing, more importantly, and I cannot state this enough, is just because I think it's unrealistic that Levy's going to become a grandmaster does not mean that I don't want to see Levy do well and maybe get there even. Like they're two completely different things, that either like he gets there or he doesn't, but I want to see him do well. That is the bottom line. And so I just want to be very clear on that. As far as this goes, there are gonna be people saying, oh, well, you're being so mean, this, that, or the other thing. Like, I don't think he's going to get there, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to see him do well. And we're obviously gonna be covering his game later tonight. I mean, the main reason I think it's very unrealistic is the rating more than anything. I think there's a very realistic chance that Levy could get like 3 GM norms. I think there's a very decent chance he could actually, but getting 150 rating points is pretty tough. So let's keep going.
Has streaming made you a better chess player?
Yes.
Yes.
Lie.
Really? Do you enjoy streaming more than playing?
Yes.
Both.
Also, you know, one thing though, I should not have shaved before this video. I look terrible. I look terrible having shaved here. I'm gonna be honest. I should not have shaved the day before I did this.
He's not really sure.
Okay. I gotta go back to this. So you don't think streaming has made you a better chess player, or you were trying to break the machine?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. All right.
Well, so I mean,
Okay.
the simple answer. I'll tell you the simple answer. Like, I mean, I'll give you the actual, like, the bottom line. The bottom line, and I've said this many times, is that when I played in 2015, I was at my peak in 2015. That's when I reached my peak of 28. 16, I think, was the published rating that I reached in 2016. And like, that was what my best. Like, that was when I was actually at my absolute best. Like, right now, I would say that I'm playing at a similar level, but I don't think it's because my actual chess is as good. It's because my mindset has changed a lot, but I don't think my actual chess itself is as good as it was in 2015 when I hit the peak. Do I think I play chess better clean shaven or with some scruff? Good question. I don't know. They'll ask that next time. Let's keep going.
Can you ask him if he's trying to cheat on the test?
No, there's ambiguity to the questions. That's why.
Okay, got it. Okay. I'm not trying to do your job or anything.
It's like I'll give you an example. If you ask me, do I enjoy playing classical chess more than streaming? That answer is probably gonna, like, if you ask me that question, it's gonna be yes. So it's like classical chess I probably like more, but I like streaming more than I like online blitz chess, for example. There's like ambiguity.
Yeah.
That's why.
That makes sense.
You know, he tried to dodge the question now, huh?
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He tried to dodge the question whether you should ask him if he was going to try to cheat on this test today.
Oh, am I gonna try to cheat? The problem is, and this is why I have such a big audience, is that I don't actually lie about things. So for me, it's very hard to actually lie. So I'm gonna try, but probably fail miserably.
This is where you get the big thumbs down, as we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well there you go. Well, that's good. That's good for your audience. I'm gonna say, speaking of your audience, do you sometimes feel uncomfortable, or do you feel more pressure to win now that you've become a successful streamer?
I think I
No,
tried to
not
lie on
at
this
all.
one.
Oh, okay. He does feel some pressure. All right. Well, let me ask you this: do you have any regrets about choosing streaming over devoting more time to your playing career?
No, I don't regret streaming. I guess I would say earlier in life, I regret some choices where I could have spent more time on chess.
True.
Do you think cheating is being taken seriously in
big
over-the-board
question.
chess? Seriously enough?
Absolutely not.
True.
Do you think the online cheating paranoia is overblown or appropriate?
Tough question. The answer is somewhere in the middle. It's not being taken seriously enough. There's also too much paranoia.
He's telling the truth.
So let's talk a little bit about that, even though we're moving the pieces. When you say that more could be done, do you have a specific list for chess.com?
A specific list. I mean, I think there should be a way to look at the performances of players who are not, say, up-and-coming kids specifically. And when you see certain players being defeated consistently, like Nepo or myself or Fabiano, I just think over our careers of having played chess, it seems that sometimes it's happening more frequently than it should, is what I would say. And I don't know how you deal with that, but I do believe it's happening more than it should.
Let's switch it up a little bit. Do you ever sing in the shower?
Not anymore. No.
True.
Are you really worth $50 million?
No.
I don't know. He's made a lot of money on stocks. He might be lying.
Lying.
He's lying. Okay.
I beat the
No, all
machine.
right, well, are you the best?
I beat the machine there, by the way. Yeah, I beat the machine. So this is the first big one where I beat the machine. First big one where I beat the machine. And no, I mean, I could prove it if I wanted to. Lying, he's worth 500 million. Trust me, if I were worth $50 million, you really think that I'd be streaming? You really think that I would be? If I were worth $50 million, I would literally have like probably at least, I would have at least like 20 million just in like basic dividend stocks earning 10% a year, and I would never be seen again.
Streamer in the world?
Yes.
No, that's a lie.
Okay. I guess I didn't clarify chess streamer.
Exactly.
I should have clarified chess
Exactly.
streamer. Okay.
Exactly. See, here's a good one too. Like, if they ask me, do I think I'm the best chess streamer? I'm gonna say yes. If they ask me, do I think I'm the best streamer? Of course I'm not the best streamer. Of course I'm not. You're saying you're haters? No, I love hanging with you guys. I love hanging with you guys.
Are you the best chess streamer?
Yes.
Yes, with some ambiguity.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of context to that. All right. I'll let you make a few more moves. just
Sure.
'cause I kind of need you to get a good position against me, or it's gonna go forever. Okay.
I played this game
So
very
this is
badly,
not going
by the way.
well. It's making me wonder if I should become a career criminal now.
Okay. All right. Have you ever lied about your age?
Yes.
Yeah, probably true.
Everybody
Being the Fisher
has.
Random World Chess Champion,
Everybody's lied about their age.
do you consider yourself the most creative player in the world?
Yes.
He likes it to be yes, but I think he has some doubts.
Okay. All right. Do
Yeah.
you ever regret
Wait, sorry. This
calling
was
Magnus
this
Carlsen?
was means do I think I'm the most creative? Like I can basically tell you what it was. So like the thing is, there are people. I'll give you one specific example. I think like Levon Aronian is a good example of somebody who's extremely creative when it comes to like fish. I think it was in the context of Fisher Random, right? Or is it the general context? But like I do think of like Levon Aronian in the context of 960 as being someone who is incredibly creative. Incredibly creative.
Okay. All right. Do you ever regret calling Magnus Carlsen Sauron?
Yes.
Yes, that's the truth.
Like that was so stupid, by the way. I think most people know the story behind. I mean, I think I've said it a few times, but that was just a random tweet that I made. Calling him Sauron. That was a random tweet that I made after I'd been out drinking. I remember it very clearly, or quite well actually. Like I was in Vancouver at the time, and I was out with a friend, and we were like drinking. We were down by English Bay in the heart of downtown Vancouver, and like we went out, we had some drinks, and I came back, and I think I saw the result of one of the games or something. I tweeted that. So that is the story behind the tweet for anybody who's wondering. I think it was like Rainstone Grill, Milestone Grill. I forget what it was, but yeah, let's keep going.
I assume it's your move.
I wouldn't say I
Hope
was
so.
drunk, but I was definitely tipsy. Let's leave it at that.
All right, here we go. He's advancing on the queen side. The fans would be disappointed if I didn't en passant. Okay. You recently got married.
But I mean, you guys say like, why did I regret it? I mean, I think the main reason I would say it is because it's just stupid. And from the standpoint of being stupid, it doesn't really serve any purpose. Like you can say like trash talk or something, but it has no actual purpose. It serves no purpose, kind of the thing. And so it's like, what's the use of it? It's just like insulting someone because you want to insult someone. Like there's no actual, it doesn't serve any purpose whatsoever. Let's keep going.
Who cried most on your wedding day?
Neither of us.
What about mom or dad or?
This is actually, I mean, obviously I didn't do this video, so I didn't edit it, but like this is actually very, very tough. Like this part was this was actually the hardest part of the whole thing because I don't think I said what was going on. But for me, it's very, very sad this whole thing because like when my wife and I when we got married, you know, like I know who cried the most, and unfortunately, the person who cried the most is no longer alive. So that's why this part, even now, it's a little bit hard to watch.
Which family member?
My wife's dad. He cried the most, I think.
True.
Yeah. Are you a romantic guy?
No.
Are you trying to do something with with your breathing?
Not really, no.
Huh? Because it looks like every time he's asking a question, you start controlling your breathing, and then after that, you start breathing normal again.
There's also great backstory to this too. So try to beat the system. Yeah. So to actually answer this question, one thing that I did a lot of, and I said this as well during the time, but one thing that I did a lot of when I was younger, around like 2015-ish time, was I worked with a bunch of like sports psychologists, people at Red Bull at the time, on this sort of stuff because I was actually like, I felt like when I played Magus in general, and this is actually probably good context too, but like I felt that I was generally too emotional when I played against him. So the goal was to try and be as flat, be as calm as possible. So I did all this, and obviously it didn't make any difference when I played Magus beyond even going forward beyond that. But I did actually do a lot of stuff related to like sports psychology, training, meditation, these sorts of things.
Because he doesn't know what's coming. Because he's like, all right,
Wow,
what else
okay.
is next?
I'm kind of impressing myself, apparently.
Did you make up
Why is the bald guy talking to you like you're some sort of criminal? Exactly.
the term juicer just to try to look cool for the kids?
No, I didn't.
True.
Of course,
Do you ever
XCC came up with the
use
term.
slang when you stream to try to look cool?
No.
Lie.
Do
At least
you
they caught
think your
that one.
peers should be doing more to popularize the game?
Yes.
Also true.
I feel like the top players, they complain a lot about various things that groups don't do. They feel like there should be more money in chess, specifically related to FIDE. But I think at the end of the day, you have to try and be part of that change. You can't just expect things to change without doing anything. So I would like to see more of it, but I think it's hard to tell whether that will happen.
Okay. I'll let you make a few moves here. Oh, GG. Okay. Hikaru and I are playing Blitz Bullet without a clock. And here he comes. Okay. All right. Have you ever felt burnt out from chess?
Yes.
True.
Many times.
Have you ever seriously considered switching careers?
Yes.
Yes. Many times.
True also.
True. So what? Give me one career you seriously considered, or maybe there was a time when you felt.
Sure. So I went to college when I was 17 or maybe I just turned 18 years old. And I was going to do political science and go into politics and have nothing to do with chess ever again. So that's just one of several times that I seriously considered not playing chess.
What was the reason for that? Was it you were just genuinely young
wasn't
and
good
had
enough.
other interests, or did like something happen where you were like, I just don't know.
I was burnt out. My rating kind
so for anybody who's asking about this question, was this video shot? This video was filmed during Norwich Chess. I believe it's done on the second rest day when we were in Stavanger. Stavanger, yeah.
of stagnated in the high 2660s, 2670s ish, and I just wanted to try something
Still not
different
good
after
enough,
having
yes.
only played chess for my whole childhood.
Okay. Have you ever been drunk during a tournament game?
Context needed.
Can you rephrase? Do you mean classical? Can you just rephrase it? Yeah.
Have you ever been drunk during an over-the-board tournament game?
No.
So like this is very subjective. So I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say it's a lie. There's only one game
Huge lie.
specifically.
Yeah?
And this is where I beat the machine again, because there's only one game ever in classical chess where I had a drink or two before the game. So I don't think I was drink personally. I can tell you the game actually. It was before I played Camille Meton at the World Open in 2004 or 5. I don't know the exact year. So like it's kind of like in between. No, I'm being honest. Like that's the only classical game of chess ever that I played where it's like I had a couple of drinks, but I wasn't like I wasn't. I don't think I was drunk. Maybe I was, but the machine, it's questionable on this one. The game was a draw. I had the black piece. I believe it was a I think it was a 2 Knights Tango if I remember, or maybe it was a Catalan. I think it was 2 Knights Tango turned into a Catalan. So let's keep going.
Have you ever been drunk in an online game?
Easily, yes.
Yes.
Yes, and even on stream, actually, I think when I double adopted Eric Rosen in like 2000, I think it was Eric Rosen, I like double adopted him, and I think I was like drinking wine every couple of games. People should remember that, by the way. I think that was even on stream. It was one of those nights when I played Eric. I played Eric Rosen, and I beat him like 20-0 in Bullet. So, and I think that was on stream, just to be clear.
Yes.
Have you ever stalked someone on social media?
Yes.
True.
True. Okay. Okay,
course.
there we go.
Who hasn't?
Do you like all of the top 10 players in the world?
No.
True.
Are you ever gonna replace your broken down Honda Civic with the busted AC for a newer car?
Eventually, yes.
Okay.
Yes, true.
All right. Have you ever won a tournament you felt you didn't deserve to win?
Yes.
I would say that is a lie.
All right. Now we're going. I guess I'm gonna take. Oh no, is it touch move?
Move the rook somewhere else. What is that?
Okay. I actually thought your queen was on D1 for a second. No excuses, just results. Okay.
Oh, you guys want context? Okay, I'll tell you guys the context. So I have a Honda Civic EX-L from 2020. It's a blue Honda Civic. He's worth 50 million. He drives a Honda. I drive a Honda Civic. Yes. So I have a blue Honda Civic. It's an EX-L, which I bought. Oddly enough, it's one of the reasons I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon. It's because it's from January 1st of the year 2020. So I literally closed and bought the car from the dealership on January 1st of 2020, right before everything got shut down. That's the context for the question. Imagine not having a Cybertruck. I was out jogging yesterday and I saw a Cybertruck, and that's maybe the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Let's keep going.
Okay, I've jumped around a lot. Have you ever pulled the "You don't know who I am" card?
Everybody has.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Everybody's done that.
All right.
I haven't done that in a few years, but of course I have.
This is a great one. Do you intentionally show a bunch of different faces to psych your opponents out?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I dig it.
See, like,
I like it.
because basically here's the problem. Like I said, either I have to it's very tough because there's a fine line. Like, you can try to answer everything honestly, but then there's no fun in the video. So it's like, if you try to, it's like you have to figure out where do you want to lie on, which question do you want to lie on, and which ones do you be honest on. No, it's true. This one is 100% true, absolutely. But I'm saying, like, the trick is, it's like you don't want to say yes. You don't want to say yes to every question because it's very boring. So it's like trying to figure out when to lie and when to be honest.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever be world chess champion?
No.
He's telling the truth.
Do you care?
No.
He's also telling the truth.
Oops. And Reddit in shambles, unfortunately. See, Reddit in shambles. There you go. So this is actually the part where, like, to use the Ben Feingold line. This is the Ben Feingold line. The truth hurts. The truth hurts. So for all the people who want to think, oh, he's just making up the story, this, that, or the other thing. Unfortunately, the truth is the truth. And the fact is, like, it'd be nice to be world champion, but it doesn't matter whatsoever. It really doesn't. And yeah, so it's unfortunate for all the haters out there. They're in shambles now, because so many people think it's just making this up. He's like studying chess 20 hours a day. It's all he cares about. This, that, the other thing. Unfortunately, I don't care. I mean, why does it matter at this point? It's not really going to change my life that much. It's not. It has very little value in terms of changing my life. Now, if you asked me this question a couple of years ago, that would be completely different. Completely different if you asked me this question 4 years ago.
Sorry. I told you I'm a bad liar. I told you I'm a bad liar.
Do you think you're...
You know what's really bad about this too? You know what's really bad about this too is that I think you're going to see some questions where, like, I blatantly give the wrong answer, and it's going to say I'm telling the truth soon, I think.
You're the hardest working person in professional chess?
Oh, absolutely. No
yes,
doubt.
100%.
Yes, he's telling the truth.
Of course,
what defines the grind?
Like that's not even a question. That's really not a question. Like, I'll give you a great example. I mean, like, a great example is the amount of time that I'm spending on everything besides studying chess is so immense, and to then study chess, like, during the tournaments, I'm spending like so many hours reviewing stuff and basically trying to make up for the fact that I don't study chess every day, and I'm streaming and doing all this other stuff. So it's very obvious. More than these kids now. I mean, it depends what your definition is. My definition is simple. If I'm able to study maybe a fraction of what Fabiano or Nepo are studying, and be competitive with them, then I'm clearly working a lot harder than they are. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Why did I shave? I don't look good there. Yeah, I actually was gonna say I shouldn't shave that much, but at the end of the day, like that's the way I'd look at it. That's the bottom line. Let's keep going.
For you, yeah.
Well, I think it's the fact that effectively everybody else is probably putting in at least, I would say, 3 to 4 times the amount of work and preparation just studying chess every day. I've said on my stream, I don't study chess every day anymore. So when you combine the fact that I'm able to study in a way smarter with less time and still be very competitive and sometimes even win these tournaments, I think to make a joke, the results speak for themselves.
Seems true.
Yeah, it's unraveling. It's unraveling here. Playing Bullet against Hikaru Nakamura without a clock is just a recipe
Zero
for
question about
for
cramming.
disaster.
Did you demand that? No, I didn't have anything to do with the questions. I was going to make a political joke there, but I won't make that joke. No, I did not know what the questions were, for anybody who's wondering.
Okay. Have you ever cried after losing a chess game?
No.
Big lie. Big lie. And
No way he's telling the truth on that. Come on.
Not that he can remember, or maybe so far back that he find it.
By the way, you know what's great about this? You know why this is so great? Because when he says so far back, like if there's one thing that anybody who's watched my stream has to have learned over the years, is that I remember games from like 20 years ago. Like you don't block those memories. Like I remember games I played 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Like there's no, as a chess player, there's no blocking out your memories. And you can see my face, like it's excuse me, what kind of face? Yeah, of course I have. That's like, it's not even close.
I think he tricked you. I feel like, we've all
I told
tried
you
as
he was
kids.
trying to cheat on me.
He's trying to get away with it. You can tell. All right, okay. Have you ever regretted a big career decision you made?
I'm gonna assume that answer. I'll say yes. I don't know, but I think it's a yes. I'll say yes. Yes.
So he's probably telling the truth, but it's not a, like he's indicating, it's not a big thing for him.
Good. Do you consider yourself a genius?
No.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah, fun fact, you guys, just because Magus or myself are able to like have great pattern recognition and able to have great memorization does not mean that we're geniuses. Like I've said it before, chess players are not geniuses, even if a lot of people in the general public think we are. Like we're not geniuses. Like we are not geniuses. Like spatial memory, whatever you want to call it. Sure, we're great at that, and that is definitely a skill, but that does not make us a genius. Does not make us a genius. It doesn't.
Do you believe in life after death?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he really does.
Who do you think is the greatest chess player of all time?
Magnus Carlsen.
Absolutely true.
Did you deserve an Emmy for your performance on Billions?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't even.
Got to re-ask you ask the question again.
We have to ask it again. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's make a couple chess moves. It's your turn. I played Rookie A.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's not ideal. Okay. Did you deserve an Emmy for your performance on Billions?
Yes.
That's a lie.
Oh, we can ask it again.
By the way, like if they had come back with true there, like I think Danny would have had a complete breakdown because Emmy. I mean, I was in the show for like 30 seconds. If like maybe it was 1 minute. I don't know exactly how long it was, but like if you deserve an Emmy for a 1 minute cameo, like that's like there's something wrong with you.
Sorry, we're not trying to break the test, but that was so good. His stone cold yes was hilarious. Okay. Would you switch careers with Levy now that he has 5 million subscribers on YouTube?
Absolutely not.
True.
Let's make a few more moves. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll tell you guys exactly why. I'll tell you the exact reason that I would not want to switch careers. The main reason I would not want to switch careers, the single biggest reason is because I really do love being able to play competitive chess against the top players in the world. Like I do love that. The fact that I can play against like Nepo or Fabiano or Magnus, like I truly do love the fact that I can play against the best players in the world and be competitive with them. That is the main reason for that. More than any other reason is because of that. Like, you know, money is money, but the fact that I can compete against those guys, be competitive, and sometimes win against them, like I would not give that up for almost anything in the world. I really would not.
D4 is a problem.
Yeah, he plays the game very well, by the way. He plays this very well.
Just had a heart attack over there. Go ahead, I'll let you move again. Here he comes.
Yeah, Danny does a good job, actually. Defends us very well.
I
He
wish
should have
I had
beaten me in this
counterplay
game.
with F4, but I'm gonna lose. Have you ever eaten something off the floor?
Yes.
Probably.
Probably. I mean, who hasn't, right? Come on. Do you think we have a big problem with cheating in Title Tuesday?
No.
So he's answering truthfully, but there's something
Doubts.
around that,
Yeah.
that question that makes him react to it. Maybe something that he can explain why he's getting some reactions.
What do you think? What's the underlying? What's the further context there?
I think there are.
I can tell you what this directly relates to, okay? So what this directly relates to is that there was a Title Tuesday that I played in, or maybe Nepo played in or tweeted something. There's something around Nepo losing a game to, like, I think it was the, he lost the game to, was it the Indian community manager? I think that was it that tweet, or there's some tweet that I saw right around that time, which made me kind of wonder about some things. It might have been that tweet. It might have been another tweet. I'm not 100% sure.
Definitely suspicious cases is what I would say. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's a major issue on skill, but I've seen certain results in recent times, and I'm becoming more skeptical, I guess you could say.
Seems true.
Have you ever blamed a fart on someone else?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Okay, well there you go.
Everyone has.
Have you made
another
more
obvious
money
one.
trading or playing chess?
I've made more money trading.
So his reactions are like, yes, he's answering the truth, but again, he gets a lot of reactions around that. So there may be some.
Is it because you've made more money as a streamer?
So I would
could ask that question too.
Perhaps some of those investments are.
Still
It
paying.
depends on how they
they
you
do.
measure them. I don't know. It's something.
Tesla 400 December 2025. Enough said. Let's keep
There are some
going.
reactions in his sweat gland activity, which is like a stress reaction.
Okay.
But he's trying to.
A lot of money on the line.
He's consciously thinking that he's thinking it's true, but there are some inner feelings in him saying that there is some ambiguity to this.
Okay.
Any trading advice for the audience?
Don't trade.
Basically, buy index funds. That's the only piece of advice I would give. Anything else is not worth it for the average person.
Have you made more money as a streamer or as a player?
I've made more money as a chess player.
True.
Complete lie. Complete
Okay.
lie. Complete lie. You see me not able to keep it in there. Like, that's a complete lie. Obviously, that's not true. Not even close. This one, this was there was the one about the 50 million in this one, and I think there's one more bold-faced lie where they say it's true. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I have not. It's not even close. Not even close. So those of you guys who are asking about what the question was if I made more money basically in my live streaming career or as a professional chess player, and it's not even close. It's not even remotely close. I mean, it's quite a few multiples of what I made even in my best year, even what I made in my best year as a chess pro, which I believe was 2016.
Could you beat Magnus Carlsen at chess boxing?
No.
True.
You laughed at that? Is there,
It's
did
fun,
you-
by
did
the
you
way,
answer
this
with something
is funny too, because if we believe the lie detector on this one, this means that neither Magnus nor I believe we would beat the other one in chess boxing. I think, if I'm not wrong, didn't Magnus say something? He said I would, but then it came back as a lie. And like I say this, and I say the truth, and it's the same thing. So like, it would be kind of funny if we did chess boxes. Neither of us believes we're gonna actually win.
Funny?
He felt pretty sure about that.
You felt pretty sure. Okay, got it. Okay. Is your YouTube content too clickbaity?
No.
He thinks no.
Of course it's not.
Man. Okay, well.
Of course it's not. Why would it be too clickbaity? I mean, compared to Levy's stuff, I mean, do I put 3 question marks and put like a weird look face thumbnail? Come on, let's be real. Be serious.
Oh. Is Levy's content too clickbaity?
Yes.
Yes, but he don't really mind.
Does a niche Geary drive you crazy on social media?
No.
True.
Okay. Wow.
Poor
That
Danny here,
makes
by
one
the
of
way.
us.
Poor Danny, because he's always waiting for the big question to be like, to get have like the massive answer, and then it's like it falls flat because they just give like the what I've said forever, and unfortunately it's the truth in most of these cases. So it's like he's waiting for, he's like, come on, say it, and then I'm like, nah, it doesn't matter. He's like, ugh. But do you see what Danny said? Danny basically said for Anish. Did you catch that at the end when he says?
True.
Okay. Wow. That makes one of us.
That makes one of us. So so Danny does mind it.
Okay, this is the problem. I'm not allowed to think. That's right. We're playing bullet here. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
I'm gonna
give you your
take the draw.
All right, then we're gonna get a draw, and I'm gonna be okay. All right,
There we go.
I'll take it. All right, wrong hand
job.
to shake.
Yeah.
There we go. Did you successfully trick the lie detector test at any point in the game?
Yes.
Well, he thinks so, but I told you in the beginning that he was cheating.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, but what would be your opinion? That you think we got mostly true answers, and
So he was trying to concentrate on some things and doing some breathing issues
Yeah.
around the test. So in this type of test, it's not very easy to detect if every single question someone is trying to cheat on.
yeah,
In a real test where we spend 2.5 hours on one question,
you would get the truth.
yeah, or we will say that he's trying to cheat.
Yeah, you would either get the truth or you'd be able to tell that he was lying.
Or if he was
line-
cheating, it's
Bottom line, I should clearly become a criminal. That's the bottom line. It's time to become a criminal. That's the bottom line.
the same. I mean, someone wants to go and take a polygraph test to say that I want to show everyone that I'm truthful, they don't cheat. So if you're cheating, well, you have something
Well,
to
but see,
hide.
here's the problem with the whole thing, though. This is for content at the end of the day. Like it is for content. Like when people say this, like, I mean, jokes aside, this is for content. It's not something that's like super serious. It's for content. If you go and you say yes to 50 questions, there's no content whatsoever. Like that is the one caveat that I'm going to make about this for anybody who wants to try and be weird about it, is that is the caveat that at the end of the day, if you go and you answer yes to 50 questions, it's not exciting. There's no interest whatsoever, basically. This isn't for content. The purpose is to find the truth. It's a YouTube video, you guys. It's a YouTube video. Be serious.
Okay, so you were trying to keep some, or you came to play here. I think we got through all these questions, so I guess, do you personally blame me that the match with Magnus never happened?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, okay. Do you think you would have won that match with Magnus Carlsen?
No.
True, but he's not sure.
So you think you had a chance to win that match?
Probably 60-40 in Magnus's favor.
Do you like the idea of playing Magnus Carlsen live in front of fans?
I love playing Magnus, period.
He's telling the truth.
Okay. Do you think you're the favorite against Magnus at the Speed Chess Championship this year?
Nope.
No.
It's a lie, but he's not really sure.
That's probably how most fans feel too. 50-50 when these guys play. Well, I don't have any other questions. I feel like we should unstrap him from the medieval machine.
I definitely tricked it though.
That seems like the humane thing to do.
Of course, I've cried before a game.
For the draw and for playing along with the fans, and I guess it's my turn.
What's more stressful?
All right, you guys, I think we're gonna stop there with the video for right now. So I think with Danny there's a whole separate part which we'll watch on another day. We're not gonna do it right now. Tricked it equals cheated, lol. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, I definitely tricked it on. I mean, there were 3 questions, but what was the third one? It was not the Emmys. 50 million was one. Obviously the second one was what was the other one? There's the 50 million one that I obviously tricked it on. There was the other one. I can't remember now. I'm just losing my mind. I can't. Crying, yes, crying. Sorry, 50 million and crying were the 2 where I outright just like I just thought it'd be hilarious and it should instantly say obviously lie, and then it's like truth. It's like okay, yeah, like yeah. I'm not worth 50 million. I wish I'm not. But anyway. All right, you guys, so I think that's where we're gonna stop for right now. I'm gonna call it a day, or not a day, so I'm gonna call it for the moment. We're gonna come back in about like 3 hours. We're gonna be covering Levy's game against whoever he plays in the New York event. On each question, no, I was being honest. I don't find Anish super annoying. Actually, I think if you want to ask me a general question about Anish, I would say that I think Anish is the only top player who's trying to stream here or there. He's trying to be active on Twitter in a way that's not very toxic. So Anish is maybe the only top player that I think is trying to follow in my footsteps right now. So yeah, I have no issue with Anish whatsoever, just to be very clear. That's what I would say. So there was a third one. Maybe they didn't use it, but I feel like there were 3 questions that I just like, okay, whatever, you know, like obviously like I'm just gonna say this and it would turn out not to be true. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we're gonna I'll be back in about 3 hours to cover Levy's game in the New York event. So we'll be back in about 3 hours to cover that. So that's gonna be it for right now, you guys. Hope you enjoy the stream. Let me figure out who we are rating. Let's see. Let me figure this out. We need Anish on the lie detector. Who on the top 10 do you hate? I think hate is too strong of a word, but I would say that in the top 10 for sure, I'm not a huge fan of Nepo. I'm just not a huge fan of Nepo and all the people that he's accused of cheating behind the scenes. Whenever he hasn't won a tournament, he accuses someone of cheating, basically. Whether it's online, whether it's over the board, there's nobody who's done it quite like Nepo. So he's the obvious one to bring up. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna call it a day. We'll send the raid over to Road to GM, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys back here in about 3 hours to cover Levy's game, and that's gonna be it for now. So I'll see you guys then. Hope you enjoy the stream. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you back at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern time, which will be, I think, like midnight Central European Standard Time. So I'll be back in a couple hours. We'll keep it very chill, cover Levy's game, and that's gonna be it for right now. So I'll see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Bye.